Welcome, welcome. This is JudgementCraft, and I am your host, Judgment Frog. Today, I will be expounding on the properties of the new Redstone double doors. Now, there hasn't been much of a change, but just enough to change the circuit, just enough to break everything that you have. Now, if you haven't figured it out yet, or if you're just learning how to do double doors for the first time, I'll talk a little bit about it. Now, it used to be when you put two redstone torches together, you'd have a little bit of a deal looking like this. One would be lit and one would be off. And that's why this torch would be placed here actually to put this on. This has changed, obviously. They both stay on. So when you put two torches underneath a set of double doors, like so, leaves them both open. Doesn't really work very well when you're trying to open them when you press on a button. So in this case, we have to turn them both off. Now, if you've never made an inverter before, it's actually very easy. All you're doing is powering the torches to make them turn off, and I will show you how that's done. Now, first of all, when you're going about setting up double doors, your switches will have to be one space away from the door. So you want to have a sort of setup like this. Pretty easy to follow. Underneath where your pressure plates are going to be, just lay some redstone. And don't worry, the power is transferred all the way down. It'll work just fine. Now, here's where the circuit changes from the original. Normally, you just dig off a little bit, make an inverter for the whichever torch was off, or on, excuse me, and then just hook everything up straight across and you'd be done. This is a little bit different, considering both torches have to be inverted. But I think it's a little bit easier and actually uses a little bit less space than the old design does. So that's good for me and anyone else who wants to save space. Now, these two holes are very important because if you've ever built an inverter before, you know that the redstone powering the torch part of the inverter has to be beneath it, and actually has to power the block that the redstone torch is sitting on in order for it to take effect. At that point, the redstone torch turns off, and the power that's transferred between this torch and this torch ends, and the door will open. Pretty straightforward, right? Let's finish this circuit up and I'll give you an idea of what it looks like. In this instance, I am using stone, but you don't have to use stone. You can use whatever you want. It's Minecraft. That's what this game is about. Stone with stone pressure plates, just so it gets that flush look. I don't like people knowing where my pressure plates are. Unfortunately, anybody with an open eye can tell. Remember, one space away from the door, and voila! You have yourself a brand new set of double doors. I love the new circuit. It's a lot more compact than the old design, and I think it's a lot more elegant too. Anyway, thanks for watching JudgementCraft. Once again, I am Judgment Frog, and you can catch me on this channel. I'm going to start uploading new videos all the time. Next video, I'm going to show you how to set up this circuit with an electronic lock from the inside. That way you can use this in survival mode without worrying about creepers walking in through your front door, because they have done it to me, and I figured it out eventually. Thanks for watching.